Like my Facebook page for links. Message me on Twitter. See me live on Twitch. See other videos on Instagram. All pages under the name Marco1997 Polo. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for future videos. And so yeah, on the subject of prank calling, I've been prank calling doing a lot of prank call videos. So I thought I'd do a life story one that involved a prank call. So to give you guys a little backstory, this all happened back in freshman year, and I'm a senior now in high school. So if you guys didn't know that, yeah. And so this happened back in freshman year, and what had happened was it was just me and a bunch of friends playing pickup games at the park. We were playing basketball, playing football, and everything. So 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock rolls by, and we're just like, nah, we're just gonna leave already. It was me, my brother, and our best friend at the time, and all this stuff. So we were like, yeah. So for the store, we're just gonna call him Biggie, and it's not because he's black or anything. It's just because, well, he's a big guy, and I'm not talking big as in like, oh shit, I'm a 600-pound life, I can't move no more. Nah. It's because, like, well, he's just because he's big, and yeah, this dude could move around. So he was actually playing games. So if you guys are gonna think, oh shit, he's fat, he can't move, no, that's not the case. So me, Biggie, and my brother make our way to my grandparents' house, and when we got there, we just ate and just cleaned ourselves up, like washed our face and everything. So it actually didn't take us that long. It took us like 30 minutes just to do all that. And when we got there, we were just like, well. Biggie said, like, well, we should do something crazy. And I was like, oh, all right, well, what should we do? He's like, let's prank call. And I was like, okay, well, who are we going to prank call? And this prank call, like, I'm just going to say this as it's not their name or anything, but, yeah, AJ, like, he gave himself that nickname, which isn't his real name or something, so I think I'm safe. But, so he was like, oh, let's prank call AJ's mom. And I'm like, okay, well, do you got her number? And he's all like, yeah, dude, I got her number, don't even worry about it. And I was just like, okay, that was kind of weird. Like, how do you have his mom's number? But I think he had gave him the number to everybody, so that way, because he didn't have a phone at the time. So it's like, okay, well, we call his mom up, and we're like, Biggie's on the phone this whole time, right? So Biggie calls her up and says, oh, he starts talking like a girl. He starts acting like one of our parents. He's like, oh, ma'am. Yeah. He's is this AJ's mom, ma'am? He's yeah. He's ma'am, I just want you to know that your son's smoking weed at the park. And I was just like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Me and my brother were just standing there like, what are you doing? And then he's like, and he just looked at us like calm down, like, got it. And then he's like, his mom's hello, who are you talking about? He's like, yes, ma'am, we're talking about AJ. He's yes. And he's like, is your son named AJ? She's like, yeah, who's this? And he's oh, I'm so-and-so's mom. And yeah, well, your son's smoking weed at the park, and I just want you to know because I'm gonna call the cops on him and all this stuff. And like, well, AJ's mom, his grandparents live close to the park that we were at, like literally like right there, like across the street. And I think he said that okay, so she's all like, oh, okay, ma'am, thank you. And then he's all like, yeah, man, come pick up your son because I'm gonna call the police on him and stuff. I don't want him hanging out with my kids anymore. And she's all like, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm sorry, I'll go talk to him right now. And that's how it ends. Like, that's how we leave it. And Biggie just hangs up. And then so next thing we know, we go to school the next day, and AJ's there. AJ's all like, dude, what the fuck? So why would you do that? I was like, what are you talking about? And why would you tell my mom that I was smoking and all this stuff? Because he was he was smoking. I didn't. And then so I was like, why? What happened? Did she, like, what do you mean? And so, dude, somebody called my mom. Stop playing stupid. Somebody called my mom saying that I was smoking weed at the park. And then she came in the car, and she saw me, and I had the joint in my hand, and I fucking threw it, and all this stuff. And then I was like, oh, dude, it wasn't me. It was a Biggie. And he's like, dude, why would you guys do that? And all this stuff. I was like, dude, it wasn't me. I didn't know he was gonna do that. We said prank call, and he ended up doing that. He ended up calling your mom, and then at this point he was just like, man, I'm gonna fucking kick Biggie's ass. Y'all almost got me in fucking trouble. My mom almost caught me. She fucking drove up to the park and then in the fucking car and I didn't even see her, and I fucking saw her. It was almost too late, dude. You're lucky I fucking threw that and all that stuff. And I was just like, well, dude, it wasn't me. I didn't know he was gonna do that and all that stuff. And he's just like, man, I fucking hate him. He's like, why the fuck would he do that, dude? And all this stuff. It was so fucking funny, dude. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It was a prank call gone wrong. So, and I think his mom did end up finding out he smoked later on that year. She found out because she ended up catching him. Because after that, she was really onto him. Like, she already knew he was smoking, and so like she ended up catching him because of us later on during that year. So, just thought you guys would like that story. And if you guys did enjoy this story, make sure to share it with some friends and hit that like button, because maybe one day I'll prank call your mom and tell her you're smoking.